Alright, this is one types of the challenging probability questions. I might call it as the K-bar questions, or it's a very challenging questions for probabilities for at least for SPM student or IGCA student. Right, so let's have a look on why on this question, like why I would say this question is like so challenging. Alright, so basically over here you have two different brand, and each brand going to like allocates at a different bag. So the first one is a brand M. You have 3 white marble and 2 green marble here, and then the brand N over here, you basically have 4 white marble, you can see over here, and 6 green marble. Alright, and in this question they ask you to do what? Select the 3 marble at random from the bag. Find the probability that the Karen can select and green marble or 2 brand M marble. So over here, first information you read from the first sentence, you know you now you want to select 3 marble, and the 3 marble can be white, green, white, or white, 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 green, green, green. Okay, so as long as you have 3 marble. Alright, the second information you have is you basically you want an green marble or 2 brand M marble. Okay, if you do the probability before and you see the word or, you basically know it's a plus, right? So basically you need to find the probability of event A plus the probability of event B, right? But when you want to do the event A plus event B, the first question you always need to ask yourself is, does these two events intersect each other or not? Because if you learn about set over here, if like both of them are separate, they doesn't intersect each other. So when you want to find probability A plus B, you just do A plus B, probability A plus probability B, then you can straight away get 2 probability plus together, you got your answer. This one is when both of them are mutually exclusive, mean they does not intersect each other. But if they do intersect each other, that means the event A and event B, they do intersect each other. When you want to do the probability A or B, we want to do probability A or B, you know in the set word is basically is mean A union B, right? So A union B over here is still, you will do probability A plus probability B, but you need to minus the intersection, isn't it? Probability A intersect B. Right, this you will use this method. This method is quite famous in SPM. You will use this method when you realize that both events actually they do intersect each other. That means you can see the intersection area over here. Then you should know when you do the probability A plus probability B, you are not finding the whole area over here, isn't it? Yeah, if you like not sure what I'm talking right now, I can just give you some idea with the number here. Let's say I have 3, 2, 5. Right, if I do the probability A plus probability B, you can see what happened over here. Probability A is 5 and probability B is 7. Right, because we know A or B basically mean A union B, right? A union B basically mean you have to shade the whole thing, right? So when you shade the whole thing, you realize it's 10, 3 plus 2 plus 5. But over here, if you do 5 plus 7, you get 12. Because what? You repeat one more time for the intersection. So therefore, when we want to do the A union B or A or B, when both sets are intersect, you kind of need to minus the intersection part one time, because actually when you do like A plus B, you're actually repeating the intersection part 2 times. So you need to minus back 1 time, then you will get correct one. So if you minus back 1 time, this one is 2, isn't it? Minus 2. Then you will get the just nice, which is 10, which is the whole area here is 10. Do you see that? 3 plus 2 plus 5 is 10. Alright, so when you do this kind of question, right, very important, you always ask yourself, the 2 events they want, does they intersect each other? If yes, make sure you do the second one. If no, you can just do the simple one, both plus together. Alright, so I hope at least you get some idea what we want to do here. Okay, so if you understand, then I will start about these questions after I erasing this. Okay, so over here they have 2 events. The first event is what? The first event over here is an green marble. Okay, so green marble is basically a green marble here. You have so many green marble. Alright, this is event A. Let's call it as event A. Alright, my event B over here is the one brand M. Okay, basically it's two brand M, but okay, we just want to test the intersection, so I just call it brand M over here. So do you have the marble which is green and brand M at the same time? Yeah, if you see carefully over here, actually you have two green marble which is brand M, and then another six green marble here with brand N. So yes, in this case you do have the intersection. So therefore, when you want to do the green or 2M marble, so basically you need to minus the intersection because of the intersection over there. Alright, so over here, because we understand already, okay, so maybe I will let event A as a green marble. Okay, so I will let event A as a green marble and event B as the brand 2 brand M marble. Alright, so 2M and then event E is a green marble. Okay, so at least you get some idea, right? Okay, this is event A, this is event B. Alright, so of course you can just write nicely by yourself. Okay, let me just erase this one. Okay, but in order to make you less confused, I will kind of like draw out the things here. Put it some label here. Let's say I have the marble M and N, and then I have two color, right? I have white color and green color. Okay, so maybe I change back to the color accordingly. White color. Oh, oops. I mean. Okay, so where's my pen? Okay, white color and also the green marble. Alright, so and then we have M and N. Alright, so basically over here, for the brand M, the white color we have 3. For the brand N, the white color we have 4. Alright, and then for brand M, the green color we have 2. For the brand N, the green color we have 6. Alright, so I just do like this, so make yourself less confused over here. Right, then I will start doing this. Maybe I use the blue color. Right, over here, right now I want to find the probability of A. So I want to do something like probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersect B in order to get the probability of A union B. Alright, so this is the formula when they are intersect, like what I say just now. Alright, so A union B, basically I can say I want the green or 2 brand M. So I will just write some short form here. I will just write some short form here, green or 2M. Alright, so over here I want to find the probability of green color first. Okay, so I want N green color, basically is one green and green color, and then I plus the probability of 2M, 2 brand M over here. Alright, so minus the probability of 1 green and 2M. Intersect over here means N, alright, 2M. Alright, but then because we know we need to choose 3 marble, right? So basically like 1 green over here, you are not choosing 1 marble and then stop there. You still need to get the 3 marble, just one of them is a green. Alright, so okay, so over here the easiest way and faster way to do this kind of question is you use the combination. Yeah, you learn about permutation and combination, right? You kind of need to use the combinations to do this kind of cases. Right, so if I want to use the combination over here, okay, I want to choose the green marble over here. So the first thing I will ask myself, how many green I have in the 2 bag over here. I mean, yeah, in both bag and both brand also. So over here, you realize I actually have 8 green, isn't it? So I have 8 green over here. So green here, the total green is 2 plus 6. I have 8 green color, isn't it? Let me use back green color. I have 8 green here. I want to choose 1. But like what I say just now, you need to select 3 marble, isn't it? So if you choose 1 green marble over here, That means you still need to choose 2 white marble. So total you have 7 white marble, isn't it? So I will do 7 white marble. I will choose 2. You can see the 1 plus 2 is basically make you select 3 marble, isn't it? So I'll multiply them because they are in 1 cases. I will divide it by, because like probability of A is basically number of A over sample space, right? Number of sample space. Okay, sample space over here, if you do the combination, it's like when you just randomly select 3 marble. Means like all the possibility way of selecting these 3 marble. So what I will do over here is I will find what is my total here, which is I plus all the number, 3 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6, which is I have 15 marble in both bag over here. So therefore for 15 marble here, I will randomly select 3 because I want to select 3 marble in it. So you can see this is for the 1 green. So basically I only select 1 green, which is 8 green here. I select 1 and then I mix with another 2 white color, so it still fulfill my condition is I only select 1 green. Alright, so this is how I select 3 marble on the numerator. And for the denominator, because I want a number of sample space, so that means it's kind of like all the possibility. If I have 15 marble, I just close my eyes to randomly select 3 marble. This one will be my sample space. Alright, so I done the first one already. And then I will do the same method for 2 brand M over here. Alright, then the first thing is I want to ask myself how many brand M I have. So I have 5 brand M over here, right? 3, 2, basically it's 5. So I have 5 brand M over here. I will need to select 2M, isn't it? 2M. So 5C2 basically means that I have 5 brand M. And then I will just choose any of 2. Alright, but I say you need 3 marble, isn't it? That means you still need 1 marble which is not the brand M. So not the brand M, I will choose from the N, brand N, isn't it? So N over here, you plus together, you know you have 10 marble over here. So I will multiply 10 marble over here, I will choose 1, which is for N. Alright, the first one is 2M here, and then this one is 1N. Alright, divide, my sample space is always the same, which is the 15 marble here, I randomly choose 3. This is my second event. Alright, and then I need to minus this one. Okay, this part is the more confusing part. Right, let me use other color. Maybe I use a dark blue for this part. Right, because right now you want to select 1 green and 2 M, but then because like what I say, you have green and M at the same time. You see, you have green and M. You have 2 is green and M at the same time. But you can also select the M which is not green. So in this case, I kind of need to separate into the 2 different cases here. The first one is basically I will take the green marble, which is the brand M. I will just select 1 because they want 1 green, isn't it? So I will just select 1 from here, which is the green here, and it's M at the same time. But because I want a 2M, right? So because I select this one, I already have 1 green and 1 M. If I select this marble, I already have 1 green and 1 M because this marble is a green at the same time is a brand M. That means I need 1 more M. Right, I need 1 more M. So another M I will just select from here because I cannot select from the total 5 over here, right? So I have to select the Y, but it's M. I will need to select the let me just use the white, but it's a brand M also. It's a brand M also. I need to select from here. So you can see here, I already fulfill the condition, which is the 1 green and 2 M. Even though I only select 2 marble over here, because I need 3 marble, right? So the last marble over here, I must select very carefully, because I do not want to accidentally select 1 more green or 1 more brand M. So I will just select from the 4 here. Why I'm not selecting from 10? If I use a 6 here, basically it will make me 1 more green because I want 1 green only. I already have 1 green, so I cannot select from the 6 here. Then I will have 2 green, so I can only select from here. You might ask why can't I just select from 7 here? Because this is brand M, right? I already have 2M. So basically these three column I cannot select. If I select any of these 3 here, I break the rule already. I want 1 green and 2M, so I can only select from the 4 here. So therefore I will select from the 4 there. I will call it, I want the 1 which is white and brand N. Alright, this is the first scenario I will select. Alright, then the second scenario over here, what if I do not want to select the green from the brand M? I select the green from the brand N. So I can select like this. Can select one green, which is brand N. Alright, if I select one green, which is a brand N over here, which is from 6 here, basically you realize I need two more M, right? Because I need two brand M over here. So the two brand M over here, you might think maybe you can select from the all 5 here. No, because if you select the all 5 here, you have one more green already. So you can only select from here, which is the white for brand M. And then I need double of them, because I want 2M, right? You can see this is 2M and 1 green. So basically, you do not have the third possibility. You only have these two possibilities. So kind of we work out all the possibility over here. So therefore, in order to do this, let's do the first one first. So this one over here is 1 green from M. Green from M is 2, right? So I have 2 marble here. I select 1. Multiply. This is white from M. White from M I have 3, right? 3 marble here. I choose 1. I multiply. This is white from N. So I have 4 marble here. I choose 1. Over my sample space is still 15, C3. And then I kind of need to minus 1 more. So let me just adjust a little bit. Alright, so I need to minus this one, the second one. Alright, so from here, I need to select 1 green. Green over here must be brand N, which is 6. 6 marble here, I want to choose 1. And then from the white brand M here, I have 3 marble over here. I will just choose 2. I have 3 marble, I will choose 2. Because both of the marble is the same, right? So I can just do 3C2. Then divide that by 15C3. So if you just do carefully, I believe at the end, you just type everything in the calculator, because typing in the calculator is not so important for me. You should get the answer should be something like 226 over 455. I mean, you just type like this, then you should be able to get the answer correctly. And then if you got the different answer, you please post at the comment below. Alright, so, but then, yeah, until now, if you can understand, then you do not need to like watch the following part, because now in the part 2, I try to use the more traditional methods to solve these kind of questions, just in case some student in the exam you do not know actually you can use the C, or you do not know how to use the NCR thing, the combination methods to solve these kind of questions. Then how can you solve these kind of questions? So over here, I kind of will teach you the normal way on solving these kind of questions over here. Okay, so in order to use the normal way like this, let me just erase some of the part here. Okay, so never mind. I just erase here will do. So I just erase some of the part here. Then I can, using the space here, to explain further a little bit. Alright. Okay. But then the rule over here is still the same. Okay, right now, if I want to select the probability of 1 green over here, so what I will do over here is like this. I will do like this. I will just select the probability of green, because I only want 1 green, isn't it? So therefore, I want to make sure another 2 marble I select is not the green. So I will do G prime, mean not the green. You get the idea? Right, and then you realize basically these 3 marble, there's other possibility I can select, right? I can select something like this, which is G prime, G prime. So over here I can select something like G prime, G prime, G. And 3 of the probability is the same. But just because the way of I selecting these 3 marble, right, there's 3 possibility here. So I will use one of it. Basically, I will just multiply 3. I will just multiply 3. Alright, so you get the idea. Alright, so I multiply 3 because the one green here actually can swap place. Alright, so it's going to swap place among them. So I will multiply the 3. Okay, now I select 1 green already. Alright, and then I want to plus. I will select 2M. So I want to select 2M. That means what? That means I must select something like brand M, and not the brand M. Alright, so because over here you see actually you have 2M, isn't it? You have 2M over here, and then one is not the brand M. Like what I say, the not the brand M it sells basically from here. You should be able to see you have 3 way also, right? So I will just multiply 3 as usual. So I multiply 3 for it. Right, then I will minus if I want to select this one. Basically I will go back to the similar one. I will go back to the similar one, which is I will just write this one out, which is the I want to select a green for brand M, white for brand M, and white for brand N. And then minus, I will select green for brand N, white for brand M, and white for brand M. Right, but then this one is because 3 of them is not the same. So if I want to swap place among them, then I actually have 6 way or 3 factorial. You learn about permutation, right? You know, if you have ABC here, there's 6 way you can arrange ABC, right? You can do something like ACB, and then you can do something like ACB, and then you can do something like BAC, and then you can do BCA and CAB. So totally it's just 3 factorial. Like if you learn about permutation, 3 factorial is not something very special for you. So 3 factorial you type in your calculator is a 6 way. That means I have 6 way to arrange 3 of them. Right, and then for this one, because both of the white actually is the same one, so you can only swap place for the GN, so basically it's a 3 way as well. Right, so I want to see at the end, will I get the same result like just now, which is something like 226 over 455. Alright, so this is what I was doing. So I will 3. Okay, if I want to select green over here, I will see the total green over here. Total green over here, I basically have 8, right? So is 8 out of the 15. Total I have 15 marble, right? And then when I will select the non-green basically I will select from the 7 white color here, right? So which is 7 out of 14. It's 14 because what? Because I already take out 1 green already. So I actually have 7 out of 14 over here. And then the next one, because 7 here, if I choose 1 already for non-green, so I still have 6, right? So 6 out of 13. Alright, then I will do the same thing. Let me write the 3 at the front here. Alright, now if I want to select the brand M, I total have 5 of them, right? So 5 out of 15. And then I want to select one more M over here, which is 4 out of 14. Because I already select one M, I still left 4. Alright, then I want non-M, which is M over here, which is 10. So N, you have 10 out of 13. Then I will minus 6, I write at the front here. I want to have a green for brand M. Green for brand M is basically, it's just you have how many of them? You have basically have 2. You have 2 only, right? So this one should be 2 out of 15. 2 out of 15 multiply. Okay, if you want to select the M from the you want to select the white from the M here, so basically you have 3 of them, isn't it? So it's 3 out of 14. And then for white N over here, you have 4, right? So you have 4 out of 13. Right, and then minus the same thing. This one is multiply 3. So for green for brand N, you have 6, right? So 6 out of 15. Multiply white from M over here. Basically, you have 3 out of 14. And then after you select this, you want to select back the same thing, you have 2 out of 13. Alright, so if you use your calculator to type for this one, you should be able to get back exactly the same result over here, which is the 226 out of 455. Because I test this one myself already, so I'm pretty sure the result will be the same. But just this the common method is quite complicated. Because I worry a lot of you will forget to multiply 3, or you might think is all of them is just multiply 3, but then you have 1 over here because the 3 marble are totally not the same. So you kind of multiply 6 because the way you have 6 different way of selecting the 3 marble like this. So yeah, so for this kind of questions, right, I would not say this kind of question is easy. So therefore, at the beginning, I actually say this kind of question actually is quite hard. Even though it sounds like it's easy, just angry marble or two brand M marble. But yeah, you can see the working here. Actually, you need to do quite a lot of working in order to get the full mark like this. And I will say this question is very important because I see this is a similar question in the state paper last 2 years, include last year and this year, and I also saw about few this kind of question in the reference book and even some model paper. So I might think SPM will come out something like this. So yeah, so you can make sure you fully understand why I do like this and how to do this kind of questions. Yeah, actually this video is quite long, about 26 minutes. So I hope this 26 minute worth your time. You don't waste the 26 minute listening me to talk nonsense over here. So I hope you can fully understand this kind of questions. You still do not understand, have any question, you can just post a comment below. I try to reply you once I have time. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumb up and help me to share this video. If you don't like this video, maybe you can just click the dislike button twice. Okay, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.